Ladies and gentlemen, hello there. It is a particularly gloomy Monday here in Petaling Jaya, and it's not because of the weather, but rather because about 3.89 million residents in the Klang Valley, which is just over 7.5% of the entire population of Malaysia, by the way, woke up to dry taps this morning. Now, this time it wasn't attributed to pollution, and I'm pretty sure that we don't have a case of 3 million people not paying their water bills at the same time. Before you go and pelt Shabas with rotten tomatoes, listen up. It's not their fault. In fact, it's not even Snap or Span who's actually directly causing this, but instead the Naga National Berhad. Yes, the electric company. What, you think clean water just magically channels itself through the pipes into your house? Water facilities need power too, and now TNB is firm about the maintenance they need to do on their facilities in Bukit Badong, affecting up to 60% of Selangor's residents. It's got to happen, otherwise, according to TNB, any more delays could lead to longer power outages in the future. This isn't all that bad, people. Now listen, calm down. It's basically a choice between no water or no electricity. So to avoid an imminent internet fight and the painstaking paperwork of a referendum, our leaders decide to decide for us. Besides, if they chose to cut the power instead, you wouldn't be able to watch what you're watching right now, would you? Okay, you still don't get what TNB has to do with the water supply, right? Let me break it down for you. First of all, don't be too hard on yourself. This is a rare occurrence. It doesn't happen that often. So yeah, if this is the first time you're hearing about it, we don't blame you. The Sun reported that TNB Chief Corporate Officer Roslan Abdul Rahman raised how an inspection last week detected that immediate action was required to prevent major damage to equipment at the main intake substation. Should it remain unattended to, there could be a breakdown that could lead to a much longer repair period of up to a month. The current water outage is expected to last until Christmas Eve. Roslan also urged water authorities to take initiatives to upgrade their backup power generators at all the water treatment plants to avoid disruptions during TNB's maintenance works in the future. Now, this is a problem affecting Selangor, which has been plagued by water cuts and issues for months. In the light of this, Selangor Menteri Besar Azmin Ali has some words of comfort for us here in Selangor. He said today that the state would explore ways to ensure that those who are preparing for Christmas celebrations on the 24th of December would not be inconvenienced. Now, you would ask then, why do it now? You could have done it earlier, right? Roslan already explained that if it's delayed further, it could get worse. Now, according to TNB, the repair works were originally scheduled for the 27th of September, over 2 months ago. Azmin says that it was school holidays and that there were students making preparations for their exams, such as SPM. You would think that after PKR Youth Deputy Chief Dr. Afif Bahardin's proposal for PKR and Amanah to form a merger got a double whammy on Friday from both PKR Secretary General Saifuddin Nasution as well as Amanah Deputy President Salahuddin Ayub, we would have put it to rest. Well, it looks like Azmin Ali, who is also the PKR Vice President, decided to enjoy the weekend before speaking up over it. He says that the suggestion should not be approached with indifference or outright rejection, and that as a dynamic and open-minded party, they can discuss the options. He also says that he has no qualms with Parti Pribumi Bersatu Malaysia or PPBM contesting with some of PKR's seats in the next general election, elaborating that DAP and PAS also made way for PKR when it was formed in 1999. Prime Minister Najib Razak's announcement last week that the first phase of the MRT project cost 2 billion ringgit less than the original 23 billion ringgit was met with praise, cheers and happiness. However, in an office building in Pandan, Kuala Lumpur, everyone's favorite PKR Vice President Rafizi Ramli wasn't amused. Well, that was because he was smashed online by bloggers and netizens who quoted him on saying that the MRT project will cost up to 100 billion ringgit and lambasting him for being way over the mark. Now, he in response said that Najib's announcement instead only confirmed his worries from way back in 2012 that the total cost of the entire MRT project could reach all the way to 100 billion ringgit. Rafizi explains with some simple mathematics. This means that it cost 21 billion ringgit to build a 21-kilometer long MRT line, which was just phase 1. At an average of 1 billion ringgit per kilometer, the complete MRT project, which is planned to be 141 kilometers long, could cost 141 billion ringgit to complete. The MRT Corp, which runs the service, rebutted this, however, saying that the 21 billion ringgit mentioned by Najib is actually the cost of both phase 1 and phase 2, which covers a cumulative distance of 51 kilometers. And that's the end of the fact sheet. Are you affected by the water cuts? Do you have any tips to share with us who are? Leave a comment below, hit like, subscribe and share this video. I'm Daniel Anthony. Thanks for watching.